This episode of SafeMoon Knight will cover SafeMoon price and daily volume, Sanctuary, SafeMoon is listening, more possibilities, PSafeMoon and cross chains. Keep your friends close, but your passwords closer. If you've been able to hack into my Knight computer and survey my feed, congratulations. You deserve to be subscribed, able to like, and able to comment on this data source. Please share this video to boost the server algorithm to get this information on SafeMoon to others. For more Knight content, make sure to access and follow my Twitter feed. I am SafeMoon Knight. Alfred, provide a live feed to SafeMoon's price and daily volume.
Coming your way, Master Bruce.
Thanks, Alfred. SafeMoon's price today is 0.005276 with a daily volume of 280,000. Looks like there's more sideways trading going on. I'm not worried. Let's go over to SafeMoon Glubis website. Seems as though Swap and Evolve has been triggered once again for the 14th time. Buying pressure is at 30%. Not that high, but again, I'm not worried. Now, let's move on to the rest of the dataset video. First, a shout out to SafeMoon Sanctuary, which had the SafeMoon community guessing for a few days as to who it was. Well, it was recently revealed. SafeMoon Sanctuary is an account made by and controlled by SafeMoon moderators and will be holding Twitter Spaces every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. The host of this space was revealed. You can see these 4 familiar Twitter names. I asked the question if this was something that was endorsed by and sanctioned by SafeMoon themselves, and yes, the answer is yes, it is. This is just another way to bridge the small gap between SafeMoon official and the SafeMoon army. Speaking of which, yours truly received the follow from the official SafeMoon Twitter account. Thank you, SafeMoon. And thank you, Sam I Am, for recommending me to SafeMoon. Now, let me be clear. I'm not stating this to flap my own bat wings, but instead, I think it's important to show the SafeMoon army that SafeMoon is listening to the SafeMoon community. Let me go through the timeline of this event. Sam I Am received a follow from the official SafeMoon Twitter account. Then, Sam recommended me by putting out a tweet and tagging SafeMoon. Many on Twitter commented on this post, agreeing with the recommendation. Thank you, SafeMoon army. Moments later, SafeMoon changed their emoji on their Twitter name to an ear. I then received a follow from them. Why is this relevant? It's clear that SafeMoon is listening to the community, and this proves it. Now, Joe says that this type of follow is a tactical maneuver from SafeMoon to distract the SafeMoon army from this alleged bad news regarding this so-called mansion. I disagree. Instead, my point of view is that this is a way for SafeMoon to interact with the community. This is a way for SafeMoon to show the community that they are in fact listening. This is just my perspective of the situation, as I'm not clouded by an emotional shroud like some. Talking about mansions, take a look at this. A post that Caroni himself put out on Discord from a few days after the house purchase. Caroni stated, "He is right, the house is pretty sweet. SafeMoon Joe got that right, but no, registered agent is not the same thing as an owner. SafeMoon Joe, no offense, but you are way off. So why would one make themselves a registered agent instead of an owner? I'm sure the fudders will say that it's surely because he's trying to cover up this monster of a purchase. Or perhaps it's because a registered agent is a person or company authorized to accept legal documents, tax documents, official correspondence, and other important documents on behalf of your business. A registered agent is also known as a resident agent or statutory agent. Most states require LLCs to designate a registered agent. The registered agent can be a professional service, the LLC's owner, or another individual the owner feels comfortable with, as long as they meet the state's criteria. Registered agent services offer a number of benefits. This goes along with the possibility that the house was purchased for business reasons, company reasons. Perhaps to house those visiting the SafeMoon HQ in Utah during business dealings. Another very important aspect to think about is SES, or Socioeconomic Status. More specifically, the SES of Caroni himself. What does SES mean? This was taken from the American Psychological Association website. Socioeconomic status is the social standing or class of an individual or group. It is often measured as a combination of education, income, and occupation. Examinations of socioeconomic status often reveal inequities in access to resources, plus issues related to privilege, power, and control. That being understood, let's explore this hypothetical scenario. Listen carefully. Let's say Caroni wanted to have a meeting with someone big in the industry. Let's say Brandon Fugel or Scott Paul. These two individuals are powerful in the industry and have a lot of resources, money, and pull. Now imagine this. Imagine Fugel showing up to the meeting in a Maserati or a Ferrari. Nice cars. According to the definition of SES, this shows power, wealth, influence. Now, imagine Caroni comes to the same meeting driving this, an old Honda Civic. What would be your first impression? Think about it. Exactly. The socioeconomic status of Caroni would not be at the same level as Fugel or Paul, and therefore will not be taken seriously. I know what some of you may be thinking. These are just materialistic things. Sure. However, this is how the corporate world works, unfortunately. Trust me, I know. Being CEO of WE, my fancy cars are more for show than anything else. Except for the fast black one. That one has some serious utility. Now, bringing it back to the house. Imagine Caroni housing the ambassadors of the Gambia, or having Fugel or Scott Paul over his house for business discussions while eating dinner in Caroni's 2-bedroom apartment. That wouldn't bode well. Look, all I'm saying is one should remain vigilant at all times. Part of being vigilant is to not draw any condemning conclusions before all of the intel is collected and processed. To do so can and only will lead you in the wrong direction. Also, there's another way for a company to make profit. This is another possibility, but perhaps the house purchase was an investment. If so, the investment has turned up pretty good. Looks like the value of the house in question went from $1.3 million in 2021 to $1.8 million. If this was an investment, well done. Again, I'm not sure this investment idea is true, but it is another possibility nonetheless, as some companies do this at times. Now, let's move on to PSafeMoon. Many who hold PSafeMoon have run out of patience. Joe made a big deal about PSafeMoon on one of his recent videos. Look, I get it. You put faith in a project, in a token. You put in your hard-earned money, then realize that PSafeMoon is one of Cobblepot's dead fish, because nothing can be done with it, as it's still sitting on V1. SafeMoon officials stated that they are working on PSafeMoon, but this was a while ago. But again, patience, as tech development takes time. What tech am I talking about? Well, let's put it this way. Let me ask those who hold PSafeMoon a question. Doesn't it make sense for PSafeMoon to come over to V2 after cross-chains get implemented for SafeMoon? Since PSafeMoon is SafeMoon on the Ethereum blockchain, it may be more of a seamless transaction to V2 once cross-chain is implemented. And Don Bailey stated on a Twitter space that he believes that cross-chains is next on the agenda. If true, this means very soon. Stay patient, as the next couple of months may be big for the progression of SafeMoon with their product launches and tech innovation. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. We busted through the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you, SafeMoon Army. You guys don't mess around, and I like that. If you like viewing this content, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're aware of when I release a new video. Please share the video to help get the news on SafeMoon onto others. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest news on SafeMoon as it's happening. We're growing more and more every day, and recently busted through the 1,100 follower mark. Thank you, SafeMoon Army. Oh, and Chad Martin from Facebook. I appreciate that conversation we had regarding the SafeMoon card. It'll come out. Probably digital version first, then physical, but who knows? Be patient, and time will tell. Look, these are trying times in the crypto space. Actually, in the overall financial realm. There's a lot of questions, a lot of uncertainty, and doing your research and keeping yourself informed will aid you in this journey. But I think the future of SafeMoon is bright and won't falter easily. Before sending you off, make sure to stay smart with your passwords, your passphrases. Gandalf put out this post a few days ago. Oracle, pull up the video posted by Gandalf.
You got it.
Look how easy it was for her to give up her password, and she didn't even notice.
We're talking about cybersecurity today and how safe people's passwords are. What is one of your online passwords currently?
It is my dog's name and the year I graduated from high school.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
I have a Chihuahua Papillon.
And what's its name?
Jameson.
Jameson. And where'd you go to school?
I went to school back in Greensburg, Pennsylvania.
What school?
Hempfield Area Senior High School.
Wow, when did you graduate?
In 2009.
Oh, great. We're talking about...
Stay vigilant, stay patient, stay SafeMoon, and I'll stay SafeMoon Knight.